Imagine this. A father ties his daughter's hands. He pushes her into a dark canal at night. He films the whole thing. He watches her drown. He waves goodbye as she disappears under the water. The police arrest him for murder. They search for the body. They can't find it. 2 months later, she walks back into the town alive. But here is a twist. She says her father is innocent. What you just heard is not fiction. This is a real story from Punjab, India. And today I am going to tell you everything about it. Hello everyone, I am Ozzy and welcome to another episode of True Crime Podcast. What happened in Ferozepur district will shock you, confuse you and leave you with more questions than answers. Our story begins on the night of September 30, 2025 in Ferozepur, Punjab. Preet Kaur, just 70 years old. A teenager with her whole life ahead of her. She lives with her parents and 4 younger sisters. Her father's name is Surjit Singh. And on this night, he is about to do something unthinkable. Surjit has been suspicious of his daughter for a long time. He thinks she is in a relationship with someone. He thinks she is bringing shame to the family. In his mind, she has destroyed the family's honor. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. According to neighbors, he was always strict with Preet. He beat her often. There were constant fights at home. On this particular night, Surjit decides he had enough. He takes Preet on his motorcycle. They ride to Ferozepur Canal, also called the Rajasthan Canal. It's dark. The water is deep and dangerous. But here is the most disturbing part. Surjit starts recording everything on his phone. Now what I'm about to describe is deeply disturbing. This video later went viral on social media and it's one of the most chilling pieces of evidence in this case. In the video you can hear Surjit talking to his daughter. He asks her, was there any lack of love? Preet answers quietly, no. She is scared. She probably knows what's coming. Preet's mother is also there. She is begging. She's pleading with her daughter to stop, to listen. She's trying to intervene, but Surjit doesn't stop. He takes a scarf and ties Preet's hand together, tightly. Then he drags her toward the canal. The mother screams. She threatens to jump in too. But Surjit has an answer for that. Who will take care of the other daughters? Think about that for a moment. He's already thinking about his 4 other daughters, as if this is a just necessary task he needs to complete. Then he pushes Preet into the dark water. As she is drowning, struggling in the canal, Surjit does something that makes your blood run cold. He waves at her, like he is saying goodbye to someone going on a trip. Bye bye, he gestures. And then he says these words into the camera. She blackened my face 3 times. I had warned her. Today I threw her. I killed her. Now tomorrow we will share this video. He just confessed to a murder on camera with no hesitation, no regret. The video ends. Preet is gone under the water. Preet's aunt contacts the police. She tells them what happened. This is not a mystery. They have the confession. They have the video evidence. They have everything. The police immediately arrest Surjit Singh. He is charged with murder under section 302 of Indian Penal Code. Now begins the search for Preet's body. Police sends divers into canal. They search for days, for weeks. The canal is long and the current is strong. Bodies can travel far in water like this. They find nothing. No body, no clothes, nothing. Still the case seems clear. The father confessed. The video shows everything. Surjit is sent to jail. The neighbors tell police that this was bound to happen. Surjit was obsessed with controlling his daughters. He was paranoid about her reputation. He was violent. Some reporters say that Surjit claimed Preet had even tried to poison the family's food. Whether that's true or just another excuse, nobody knows. Case seems closed. The tragic honor killing. Another young woman dead because of outdated ideas about family honor. But this story, it's just getting started. Fast forward to December 2025. 2 full months have passed since the terrible night. 68 days to be exact. The police have stopped searching for the body. Surjit is in jail. The family is dealing with the aftermath. Preet's 4 younger sisters are without both parents now. And then Preet Kaur walks back into the town, alive. Can you imagine? The girl who was pushed into a canal, the girl who was tied up and left to drown, the girl whose own father confessed to killing her on a video. She is alive. When the news breaks, everyone is stunned. The police can't believe it. The media goes crazy. How is this possible? Preet gives her account of what happened that night and honestly, it sounds like a miracle. She says that when she hit the water, the ropes around her wrists came loose immediately. Maybe they weren't tied as tight as it looked. Maybe the water helped. She grabbed onto an iron grill on the side of the canal. She held on for hours. Her hands must have been freezing. her body exhausted, but she held on. Finally, she pulled herself out of the water. In some versions of her story, she says passersby saw her struggling and rescued her. In another version, she mentions two young men and women who gave her a ride and helped her to safety. But here's what nobody can explain. Where was she for the next 68 days? This is where the story gets really mysterious. Preet refuses to tell anyone where she stayed for more than 2 months. She says she was unwell. She says she was getting treatment, but she won't say where or with whom or why she didn't contact the police or the family. Think about it. Your father just tried to kill you. He is in jail because everyone thinks you are dead. Your sisters are suffering. Your mother is dealing with the scandal. And you are somewhere staying quiet for 68 days. Why? What was she doing? Who was she with? Was she scared to come back? Was someone hiding her? Was she hiding herself? These questions have no answers. At least not yet. When police interview her, they ask her repeatedly about those 68 days. She doesn't give clear answers. She says she will explain everything, but only when she is in court with her father's present. That's strange. Why not just tell the police? But wait, the story gets even more twisted. When Preet finally starts talking publicly, she says something that nobody expected. She says her father is innocent. Yes, you heard that right. The man who tied her up, pushed her into a canal, filmed himself doing it. But she doesn't stop there. She points the finger at someone else. Preet claims that her mother was the real villain in this story. She says her mother kept pushing her father, kept instigating him, kept telling him to do something about Preet's behavior. She calls her mother the true culprit. Now remember that video, the one where the mother was screaming, begging, pleading for Preet's life. According to Preet, now that was all in act. Preet demands that her father to be released from jail. She says he needs to take care of her 3 younger sisters. She's worried about them. But here is another twist. Even though she wants her father freed, she says she doesn't want to live with either parents. She wants to stay with her aunt. And she wants police protection because she says she can't trust any of her relatives. When the media contacts Preet's mother to ask about these accusations, the mother refuses to speak. Complete silence. What do you make of that? Now the police have a massive problem on their hands. They arrested a man for a murder. They have video evidence of him pushing someone into a canal. They have his confessions. But the victim is alive. And she is defending him. The senior police officer Bhupinder Singh, he says that now the charge will be probably reduced from murder to attempted murder. That makes sense, right? You can't be charged with murdering someone who's alive. Preet undergoes medical examination. Her statement is recorded. The police say they will modify the charge based on her testimony. But many people are asking questions. Is Preet telling the truth now, or was she telling the truth before? Is she being pressurized by some family? Is she suffering from trauma? Or is there something else going that we don't know about? The police say they are checking the authenticity of all the evidence. They are investigating the new claims, but it's complicated. The father is still in custody. The case is still open. And Preet is still refusing to explain where she was for 68 days. Let's step back for a moment and look what this case really represents. This isn't just about one family in Punjab. Honor killings. In some parts of South Asia, family honor is considered more important than a person's life, especially a woman's life. If a daughter is suspected of dating someone, of choosing her own partner, or doing anything that the family doesn't approve, or she can be killed. And often, it's the father or brothers who do it. These killings happens more often than you think. Many go unreported. Many are covered up. The police sometimes look the other way. Community is sometimes for it. In this case, Surjit Singh believed his daughter had shamed him. 3 times, he said. And in his mind, the only solution was to kill her. He wasn't even trying to hide it. He filmed it. He was planning to share the video. Why? Maybe to warn other girls. Maybe to show that he had restored his honor. Maybe to justify his action to society. This case also shows us the extreme control that some fathers have over their daughters. The constant monitoring, the suspicion, the violence. Preet was beaten regularly according to neighbors. She lived in fear, and here is the saddest part. Even after surviving a murder attempt, Preet is worried about her family's honor. She is worried about her sisters. She is defending her father. That's how deep this conditioning goes. As I wrap up this case, I want to leave you with the questions that keep me up at night. Question 1. Where was Preet for 68 days? Why don't she tell anyone? Was she recovering? Was she planning something? Was she with someone she's protecting? Why did she wait so long to come forward? If she survived the first night, she could have gone to police the next day. But she waited over 2 months. Why? Question 3. What really happened that night? Yes, we have video. But is there more to the story? Did someone help her escape? Was this planned? What is the truth about the mother? As of now, the legal case is ongoing. The father remains in custody. The truth about those 68 days remain a mystery. And a 70-year-old girl is trying to piece together a life after her own father tried to end it. This case is still developing. There might be more revelations, there might be more twists, and I'll be here to bring you updates as they come. Till then, I'm Ozzy reminding you that the truth is often stranger and darker than any fiction we can imagine. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with friends who love true crime. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next episode.